Your environment will either expand your mind and help you grow, or it could stunt your growth and trap you in a box that you don't realize you're in. In today's video, we are talking about the importance of expanding your horizons. Most people don't realize how serious this is. This right here can make you be super successful, or it can make you do the complete opposite. Most people ruin their lives because they are afraid to change their environment. They are afraid to go to a different environment, go to a different state, leave the neighborhood. Like, in order to be great and successful, your ass have to, hey, I'm making this video from a black point of view. I grew up in a black neighborhood, so this is, I'm familiar with that. And growing up, I grew up in an all black neighborhood. So I grew up in the projects, to be exact. Chicago projects on the low end. I'm not finna get into detail of the specifics of where it's at, but I grew up in that neighborhood, and I grew up around the drug dealers, murderers. You know what you grew up in the black projects, and that project, we had everything. We had everything in that projects. We had our stores, we had our clothing stores. Everything was like in a 2 to 3 mile radius. So we never had no reason to leave that neighborhood. See, I grew up in the low end of Chicago. The low end of Chicago, it started like from 21st Street and it ended to like 47, 50 and 21st. It started from 21st and State. And it ends to like, I want to say 47 in State Street, or I want to say 55th State Street. And people that grew up in the low end, the only places that they actually went was either downtown, because the low end is close to downtown. Either you went downtown or they went to 55th. And that was all they knew. It was like they were stuck in that damn box. And the thing that I grew up, I would see people that were 60, 50, 40, and they never went to other parts of the city. So they stayed in that little box, and their whole worldview was the neighborhood. So in the neighborhood, they grew up seeing killings, murderers, drug dealers, seeing unsuccessful black people, and their whole worldview was shaped off that. That was their reality. And they went around thinking the entire world was like their neighborhood. So me, I got an advantage because my father, God rest his soul, but my father was one of those people that he always pushed me and my siblings to go outside the neighborhood. Like my father, he'd take us to a McDonald's. And instead of going to the McDonald's in the hood, he'll take us to the McDonald's in the rich neighborhood. Like he'll take us to ride past fancy houses and shit. Like he told us, and that was his big thing, always get out the neighborhood. So he will purposely take us to stores in rich neighborhoods. Like he will purposely do this shit to get us to not be so trapped into that box. And so I lived in the projects up till I was 11 years old. I lived all around Chicago, and then I moved to the 70s. And it was the same thing. Everybody stood in their one little pockets, but them people over there, they never went to the hundreds. Or them people on the south side, they never went to the west side or the north side. So fast forward, I happened to go to an alternative school to get my high school diploma. And that alternative school that I went to, that was on the north side of Chicago, and I was the only black guy there. So that was my first time being forced outside of the hood. Like life forced me to get outside the hood. And when I went to that alternative program, I met Mexicans. I was around Mexicans, Puerto Ricans, Jewish white kids, Russians, Germans, and for the first time in my life, I was able to befriend and co-mingle around people that was different. So and then these people started befriending me. So I hung out with immigrants, and they taught me, hey, they will invite me to their homes, and they taught me new meals. And I saw the way they lived their lives. They lived their lives totally different than what I was used to. Like, they taught me so much. I learned how to save money. I learned how to eat to live. I learned new recipes by hanging with different people. I learned about different genres of music. I picked up new hobbies. And me going to that place, it changed my entire life, because that right there, I got a chance to, because in the hood, there was a narrative that was pushed to me that as a black man, hey, white people hate you, other races hate you, black man, it can't be successful, the white man is against you. And for the first time in my life, that was my reality. When I went there, I didn't get nobody being racist towards me. I had people where they was well-to-do. They would invite me to dinners, fancy restaurants. Hey, we don't care about your money status. Come, are you coming? I will have situations where I will have needs. They will go out their way. Hey, I tell them what I'm going through. Hey, what you got going on? And I would tell them what I'm going on. They go in their wallet. Here you go. It's done. Hey, before I can even say, hey, I'll pay you back, don't worry about it. And that was the first time of me being around different people. And, you know, that right there changed my life, because the guys that I was hanging around in my neighborhood, those people, a lot of them, they started, hey, it was like the universe had my back. It separated me from them. Those people, they started going to jail. Some of them died. So when I was at this alternative, life forced me away. It forced me away for the better, and it taught me how to be a better person. And I went back to my life. I learned financial literacy. I learned how to save money. I learned how to eat to live. Up until that point, I didn't know what eat to live looked like. I knew all different kind of shit. So fast forward even more. I had these two friends from the regular high school I went to before I went to the alternative school. And you know, in Chicago, when you go to a college class or you go to take college courses, they give you this thing called a U-Pass. It's like a free bus card, and you ride the city. And me and these two friends, what we decided to do, like, yo, we got a free bus pass from school. Like, once you go to like a college or something downtown with programs, they give you free bus fare. So what we did was like, yo, we for 2 years straight, we went all around Chicago, and we experienced places that we didn't even know fucking existed. And we would go to school, right when we get home, right when school was over, we meet up at a restaurant, coffee shop, and we going on this side of town. And that right there, like after that experience, I was never the fucking same. And that saved my life, man. That taught me everything about, hey, throughout that experience, I had a new outlook on life. Now, during that experience, I got a chance to see black guys from the suburbs. So it was one time we ventured off into a neighborhood, met this one guy. He took us to a suburb. This dude was he was wealthy. Took us to a wealthy black suburb. And those blacks, they was different from the blacks I was used to. I'm seeing black guys drive Mercedes Benzes, black guys had Lambos, and now it was like the universe was showing me like, hey, everything that you want to accomplish, hey, it's people that's doing what you want to do. What's your excuse now? And that experience changed my life. I left my home state. And that, hey, it's like ever since then, I never went back to the hood. I tried to go back to the hood with my old friends and old families and try to teach them some of the things I learned from being around other cultures, but they didn't want to accept it. And then now, People of my own race really don't fuck with me like that because it's like, oh, hey, you're not a real black man and all that shit. So I'm like, you know what? Fuck it. You know what I mean? And the whole purpose of this video that I'm trying to convey to you guys is get out of your neighborhood, man. It's more than life than your fucking neighborhood. The whole world is not like your fucking neighborhood. It's black men, it's black women and men that are out there winning. Go around other cultures. Take a little trip out the hood one day. Find ways to put yourself around other races of people, because you'll soon realize that they hate blacks. They don't really. You gonna run into some racist folks, but don't take that shit personal. That's them. But go around different neighborhoods, go around different cultures, try new foods, try new places you never went, and expand your horizons. And put yourself onto new information, man. Don't be so closed off until you just stay stuck. And what's going on in your neighborhood, that is not the entire world. Just because you're seeing murders, you seeing guys get arrested, the whole world ain't like that. People are creating, people are getting rich, people are living fruitful lives. Everything that you want to accomplish, there's people out there doing that shit and winning. And get out your fucking neighborhood and be great, man. Like, get out of survival mode. Learn about financial literacy. Learn about different cultures. I'm telling you, it'll blow your mind once you start. If you can't travel, if you can't travel locally yet and you don't get the funds, go try out new things in your neighborhood. Go try out new things in your city. I don't know why I'm rushing. I've been up. I'm just kind of late. I'm trying to batch record, so I'm kind of all over the place. I'm a little sleepy, but work with me. But when you go on Google and you can put in free events in my city, you can be in any city, and they get this in Chicago, Milwaukee. Go to a free event in my city, and they got free events where you can go places, for free. In different neighborhoods, people ain't thinking about races, and you can get a chance to chat and mingle with other people. Like, man, like me being forced to go to an alternative school in a different neighborhood, that changed my life, because if I never would have done that, I probably would have been like the people I was hanging with. A lot of them guys that was in the neighborhood, they're dead. Some of them in jail for life. They never got a chance to escape that environment, and that was my way out. So expand your horizons, be free, be great. That's all I got. I'm done.